is up, everybody? Phil Nagy, Nagy on Sports here, joining you for a very quick recap video of the virtual off-season that I have been grinding on here for the last few days. But I just wanted to do a very quick video kind of showing you where everybody is kind of at with their rosters. Again, I made some of the decisions, other ones the teams just picked up particular things. So without further ado, we will start first with the Browns, of course, because that's what everybody cares about the most. So Deshaun Watson, obviously quarterback. Kellen Mond will be QB2. Nick Chubb in his 99 status is there, of course. Felton, we talked about the rookie Ty J. Spears in the draft yesterday. Wide receivers, Cooper, Donovan Peoples-Jones, Quentin Johnston sneakily falling to us. There's Schwartz, and there's the rookie Tyler Scott, both with that 96 rating. There's Bell, Michael Woods as well. This is before the cut down day to 53, by the way. There's Dalton Kincaid coming in with the exact same rating as Bryant as a rookie. Offensive line remains largely intact. We did re-sign Posick, as you can see there. There's Foskey and Tooley, the two rookies from this year. Miles and Okwonkwo, the free agent that we opted to pick. There's Payne and Hargrave, per your requests as well. Linebackers, there's the rookie Miller behind Taki. Decided to go pick up David Long off free agency, somebody who has experience with Schwartz to kind of be the middle linebacker when they go to base sets. But for the most part, it's going to be JOK and Taki in those two linebacker sets. Cornerbacks are there intact. You can see Emerson, MJ already up to an 81, which is awesome. Decided to pick up Tavier Thomas for a little depth there as well. There's Juan Thornhill. We picked him up, backed up by Ronnie Hickman, his rookie. And then Delpit, York, and Bajorquez. So that is the roster as it goes. So let's quickly go through the league here on some of the important positions that matter. Quarterbacks, Justin Fields up to an 82. He's going to be ready to cook. There's Burrow, of course, still. Josh Allen, Hendon Hooker, interestingly, going to back him up. Russell Wilson with PJ Walker in Seattle. Jimmy G will be the quarterback in Tampa Bay, backed up by Kyle Trask. Murray backed up by Josh Dobbs. Herbert backed up by Case Keenum. Mahomes is going to get Carson Wentz as his backup this year with Chad Henne retiring. Geno Smith will be the quarterback in Indianapolis. Rookie Jake Haener from Fresno State behind him, and they also still have Nick Foles on the roster. How about this one? Trey Lance. Commanders go all in on Trey Lance. Trade with the 49ers for that player. Of course, 49ers all in on Brock Purdy. So Trey Lance in Washington. We'll see how that goes with Sam Howell right there waiting for him. Marcus Mariota will back up Dak Prescott. Tua back in Miami. Jalen Hurts, of course, in Philly. Lamar Jackson to the Falcons per your request, backed up by Ritter. So there he is. We'll see what that offense can look like with him. Brock Purdy, of course, in San Francisco. Baker Mayfield, QB1 in New York. New York was the one kind of left out. Decided not to sign Daniel Jones, and it kind of bit him. They didn't really get anybody that they had wanted with the rookie Aiden O'Connell from Purdue there to back him up. And, of course, Tyrod's still on the bench. So Baker and Tyrod back in the same room. The men's stash will back up Trevor Lawrence. Derek Carr to the New York Jets. That's a big one. They wanted to upgrade. Derek Carr gets released, signs with the New York Football Jets, and hopefully gives them a quick upgrade there. Jared Goff stays, but will be backed up closely by Teddy Bridgewater in Detroit. Aaron Rodgers stays with Green Bay. Panthers were the other one. They still, of course, have Matt Corral, but Tanner McKee going to be the rookie. 6'6", 226, got a big arm. You can see he's going to pop up with a rating of 72 to start with. So Tanner McKee in Carolina, that's going to be another one to watch. Mac Jones still in there. Jacoby Brissett will go to fill Derek Carr's spot and keep the seat warm for, yes, Malik Willis. You'll see why the Titans traded Malik Willis away after 1 year, the Malik Willis experience. So he is going to be being developed in Las Vegas behind Jacoby Brissett. Matt Stafford, along backed up by Sam Darnold in L.A. Anthony Richardson, the rookie, backed up by Tyler Huntley, or maybe Tyler Huntley starts. We'll see how that goes in Baltimore. Jameis, backed up by Stetson Bennett. There he is, the rookie, Stetson Bennett out of Georgia. Bryce Young will be in Seattle. We saw that in the draft. He'll be backed up by Cooper Rush. Kenny Pickett, of course, in Pittsburgh. There's C.J. Stroud, and Danny Dimes ends up as the backup / developmental project. Maybe rehabilitates himself there with D'Amico Ryans and CJ. But it's going to be CJ's team from day one for sure. The Titans opted to draft Will Levis in the first round, so that's what rendered them unnecessary. They like him apparently more than they liked Malik Willis. And Drew Lock will back up Kirk Cousins. So that is how that goes. Very quickly, we'll cycle through the running backs. How about this? Saquon Barkley. He's going to sign in Chicago. They're going to have some weapons as well. I don't think there are any other RB1 changes of note, but we'll quickly get through here. Edwards-Helaire is back. Zeke's going to be backed up by Jet McKinnon. Kareem Hunt actually signing to be running back number 1 in Miami, along with Eric Gray and Darrell Henderson there. Interesting. Miles Sanders re-signs with the Eagles. Josh Jacobs, more speed in the backfield. He'll go from Vegas to Atlanta right there with Lamar Jackson. McCaffrey's there is Bijan Robinson, the bright, shiny rookie to run in New York. No other real changes. Here's David Montgomery will be RB1 in front of Chuba Hubbard in Carolina. James Robinson, first running back to be picked up off free agency there, actually, and it will be the New England Patriots. Tony Pollard is now running back number 1 in Vegas in front of Zamir White, the rookie from last year. J.K. Dobbins there, Kamara, everybody. Here's Kenneth Walker still there, Najee still there, Damian Pierce. They also have Rashad Penny as well. Derrick Henry, Dalvin Cook. So, no other real big changes there. To the receivers. For the Bears, Mike Thomas. They're going to win the Michael Thomas sweepstakes. So reuniting him with the quarterback. Obviously, they didn't play together at Ohio State, but they went out and they got weapons. They got Saquon Barkley and they got Michael Thomas. Still a 91 rated at 30 years old. He'll be there with Mooney and Claypool. They also drafted Rashee Rice out of SMU. Higgins and Boyd able to stay back with Jamar Chase. They also drafted Xavier Hutchinson out of Iowa State as potentially the replacement for one of those after this year. Josh Downs, the rookie, will come over there as well. 76 rated right out of the box for Josh Downs from North Carolina. Again, we talked about Quentin Johnston, 78 coming out of the box for the Browns. No real changes there. Keenan Allen does resign, and they also draft Marvin Mims out of Oklahoma. They also sign Rashard Higgins and Noah Brown, so deep receiving core for Herbert. I don't think they drafted anybody. Jacoby Myers will go and be the second receiver with Alec Pierce and Michael Pittman in Indianapolis. Parker Washington will join a talented Dolphins receiving core. No changes for the Super Bowl runner-ups. How about Beckham? So again, the Falcons going with weapons. They got Drake London now, and Odell Beckham is going to sign with them as well as Richie James to give Lamar Jackson some weapons. So how about Lamar Jackson and OBJ on the same team? Jarvis Landry signs for, again, the Giants just had a weird offseason, so he will go and end up being wide receiver 1 and then pop to the slot, hoping for a big year from Wan'Dale Robinson are the New York Giants. Of course, Calvin Ridley back, reinstated, so he joins Christian Kirk, Zay Jones, and then the rookie Jalen Hyatt. Very talented crew there. I don't think any of these teams have. There's McCole Hardman. He goes to sign to be receiver 1 while Dubes and Watson continue to develop. Jackson Smith and Jigba, you saw, got signed. He will be wide receiver number 2 and then probably switch into the slot for Chanel there in Carolina. Of course, get with Tanner McKee to throw to him. Paris Campbell signs with the Patriots as well as the rookie Zay Flowers. Isaiah McKenzie comes over. They also have rookie Dante Demas Jr. No real changes there. Nelson Aguilar will go down to New Orleans to join Chris Olave. Jordan Addison, the rookie, coming over to join a very talented wide receiver crew for Bryce Young in Seattle. Raheem Jarrett from Maryland joining the Steelers. Juju going to go down, as well as Sterling Shepard and DJ Chark. And, of course, John Mechie is back this year as well. And they got a rookie, Nathaniel Dell. So a lot of talent, and Cook's still there as well, along with C.J. Stroud. So we'll see how that works out for them. Darius Slayton signs with the Titans. And then Kayshon Boutte, also an LSU product, joining his LSU legacy teammate Justin Jefferson there in Minnesota. So that is it for the receivers. Appreciate you being on, Stefan and George. If there's anybody else you want me to look at, I'm trying to think of here. Let me maybe go through position by position. If there were any other top tight ends that changed places. Mike Gesicki, there's Mike Gesicki, signs with the Lions. Evan Ingram also to the Falcons, so another weapon for Lamar down there. Dalton Schultz will sign to replace Evan Ingram in Jacksonville. Hayden Hurst, or excuse me, Robert Tonyan rather, signing with the Titans. Hayden Hurst re-signs with the Bengals. Irv Smith to the Giants. Rookie Michael Mayer to the Saints. Austin Hooper to the Cowboys to replace Dalton Schultz. Darnell Washington, the rookie there. Luke Musgrave, a rookie. That's about it. Sam Laporta, a rookie. That's about it for the tight ends. I don't think there were any big-time left tackles in free agency this year. These guys all look like they're... Oh, Orlando Brown. Orlando Brown not re-signed by the Chiefs, so he'll sign to be the left tackle and guard the blind side of Derek Carr, their new of course, with Mekhi Becton on the right side. I think Paris Johnson, of course, the brand new left tackle for Justin Fields. He was taken number 2 overall in the virtual draft that you saw yesterday. Peter Skoronski there, new left tackle. Anton Harrison for the Steelers as well. So that's about it in terms of impact. Linemen, I don't think any guards really changed. Elgin Jenkins re-signs with the Packers. Dalton Reisner, that's a new left guard in Baltimore. Ben Powers, a new left guard. Osiris Torrance is a rookie. So Andrew Voorhees is a rookie as well. Again, I don't think Rodney Hudson, rather, did not re-sign with Arizona, so he'll go to New York to play center. And I think that was mostly it. Again, we re-signed Posick. Bradley Bozeman to the Rams. Whoops. Right guards, I don't think there was anybody of massiveness that re-signed anywhere. These guys were already all on their teams. I think maybe Semelu at re-signing with the Eagles might have been the top one. There's Jarrett Patterson, a rookie, as well. Will Hernandez switched. So they were all like in the low to mid-70s. Right tackles, not sure anybody really major left. I guess Rob Havenstein was the top one. He'll go to L.A., replacing their very leaky right side. Mike McGlinchey leaves San Francisco to go to Atlanta as well. Because, again, they are all in. There's Brian Bulaga, headed to Pittsburgh, probably just for a year at 34 years of age. Well, that's true. I didn't even think about that. Juice to the job. Well, there you go. Reuniting with Baker. All right, free agents on this side of the ball. Chase Young does re-sign. I don't know if there were any impact. Jadeveon Clowney going to L.A. He was a free agent, technically speaking. Tyree Wilson, a rookie there. Foskey, of course. I don't think there were any other big free agents on that side, on that position of the ball. On this one, Marcus Davenport, the highest priced free agent. He will go play opposite of Nick Bosa, so that's a pretty good get for them. And I think that's about it. Abukum leaving 49ers will go to Miami. Draymond Jones goes to the Falcons. Brian Rasee, of course, was drafted. Zach Allen, Akeem Hicks. So these are a couple of guys who have some new position or new spots. New team from Morgan Fox. Jaron Reed, there's another rookie from Kansas State. Our free agent, rookie. So nothing crazy, nothing major there. Defensive tackles, a couple of the big names went. And first and foremost, Fletcher Cox, who's going to sign with Houston. So Houston signing some guys to try to help build Doug Culture. He'll go there with D'Amico Ryans. Of course, we signed Daron Payne. Next biggest free agent was Hargrave, who we also signed. Dalvin Tomlinson goes to Miami. Jalen Carter, the rookie in Arizona, he's going to be great, we all think. Onyemata re-signs with the Saints. Sheldon Rankins and Derek Nandi, both to the Falcons. Taylor Tart to the, who was that? The Bears as well. Greg Gaines is a free agent. Taven Bryan was free agent. Ioannidis. Shaquille Roy's a rookie. Free agent. So that's about it for the free agents and the rookie as well. At the outside linebacker position, I'm not sure if we had any massive changes of teams here. We'll just quickly check. Rookie Drew Sanders, rookie Trenton Simpson. I think Anthony Barr was maybe the highest rated one at 76, and he will go to Washington. Al-Shaair will go to Chicago as well. Chicago spent some money. They also got Andre Carter in the draft. Zimenez goes there. Remember, David Ajabo will be back this year as well. Any middle linebackers that changed teams? Levante David to the Washington Commanders. So that's the biggest. He was the highest priced middle linebacker free agent, as well as Tremaine Edmonds. But Tremaine Edmonds choosing to re-sign with a little bit less money because he's just a one-year, $5 million deal to stay in Buffalo. TJ Edwards to the Panthers. So he was another high-priced free agent from Philly. He will anchor now the middle of that Panther defense. Bobby Okereke to the Bears. Cole Holcomb to the Bengals, so he'll replace Jermaine Pratt. And we finally get Logan Wilson and Cole Holcomb, the two country-singing linebackers, together, as I think that they're both secretly country singers. Leighton Vander Esch to the Lions. Rashaan Evans to the Saints. Drew Tranquill will join Zach Cunningham in the middle of Tennessee. Anthony Walker Jr. goes to Dallas. Deion Jones, who was to the former Browns linebacker, will go to Philly to replace TJ Edwards. Devin Bush from the Steelers to the Dolphins. Jayon Brown from a free agent to Carolina. There's David Long, who came to us with the Browns. Alex Anzalone. There's Jack Campbell, the highest rated rookie, middle linebacker. Noah Sewell, another rookie. Chris Barnes from a free agent to the Patriots. And that's about it. Maybe a few others as well, just to make sure. There's Henry To'oTo'o from Alabama. On the right side, biggest free agent was Josh Allen, and he re-signs with the Jags. Will Anderson, of course, draft. He's going to be an 81 right out of the box. Sheesh. That's pretty big time for him. Lorenzo Carter, former Panther, will play for the Steelers. Andrew Van Ginkel was a free agent to the Rams. Nolan Smith, rookie. Quan Alexander, free agent to the Patriots, rookie. So, again, nothing crazy there. Cornerbacks, there were some fairly decent cornerback signings. A couple of guys re-signing with their teams. Marcus Peters was the highest priced one. He's going to sign with Vegas. So Marcus Peters will go to Vegas. Jamel Dean, he was next. He's going to go to the Saints. Let's see who else. Jonathan Jones, he was a free agent. He is going to go to the Seahawks. James Bradbury, free agent, going to the Cardinals. Byron Murphy re-signs with the Cardinals as well. Trayvon Mullen to play alongside the rookie Derek Stingley from last year, as they're trying to pick up some more pieces. Rock Ya-Sin was a free agent. William Jackson III, a free agent. Desmond King, a free agent. Christian Gonzalez, a rookie. There's Derek Stingley from last year. Murphy Bunting to the Steelers. That was a free agent pickup. Devin Witherspoon, another rookie. Joey Porter Jr. So they just they get Joey Porter Jr., one of the best cover corners, to go right in there in Baltimore, because of course they do. Keely Ringo, rookie, will go take James Bradbury's spot in Philly. Eli Ricks, a rookie, will go down to Arizona. Cam Smith, the rookie, will go to the Giants. There's Javier Thomas. We talked about him being a free agent as well. So those were the kinds of players there. Free agents here, free safeties. Jesse Bates going to Houston. That was the big piece. Bengals could not work out a deal with him. So Jesse Bates goes to the highest bidder. Look at that. They spent a boatload of money. It would be a $40 million cap penalty to get rid of him. That was how big of a deal that they gave him. Of course, the Browns getting Juan Thornhill, probably the second biggest piece. Here's Jabril Peppers. He goes to the Falcons as well. So the Falcons not messing around. They're getting after it. JJ3, of course, we traded him to the Eagles for a pick. We signed Juan Thornhill. Dax Hill takes over for Bates as well. A couple of rookies there. Antonio Johnson in LA. Logan Ryan was a free agent as well. Marcus Epps left the Eagles, goes to San Francisco. Deron Harmon was a free agent. He's going to go to Kansas City. Brian Branch, a rookie in New York. Jordan Battle, a rookie, both from Alabama. Jamie Robinson from Florida State, a rookie. J.L. Skinner, a rookie. Tyke Smith, a rookie. Rocket Hickman, of course, a rookie. So other rookies coming up here as well. But that was it for really the big free agent splashes. For the strong safeties, Adams re-signs with Seattle. He had done that actually before. C.J. Gardner-Johnson going to go to Tampa. He was a free agent. Adrian Amos leaves the Packers and goes to the Raiders. Jimmy Ward leaves the 49ers to go to the Titans. Von Bell will sign with the Falcons as well. So both safeties being lost in Cincinnati. Terrell Edmonds joining his brother Tremaine in Buffalo. That was a free agent. Jonathan Abram, free agent, going to New Orleans. A couple of rookies here. Brandon Joseph, of course, top-rated strong safety out of the draft. I don't think any of these other guys. Christopher Smith coming over to to the Bengals from Georgia. So that's it. Kicker-wise, I don't know if it really matters to you where these kickers went. Matt Gay ended up in Detroit. Nick Folk ended up in Jacksonville. Jason Myers ended up in Minnesota. Jake Moody, the rookie from Michigan, goes to the Patriots. Noah Ruggles, the rookie from Ohio State, goes to the 49ers. McLaughlin re-signs. Will Reichert, the kicker from Alabama, goes to the Cowboys because that feels about right. Matt Prater to the Jets. Andrew Smet, another rookie, to the Seahawks. And there you go there. Punters, I don't think you really care about them. I don't think any rookie punters even made rosters. Nope, there's one, Ethan Evans from Wingate. Oh yeah, that guy's real. I remember making him. Chrisman back. And I guess that's it. So, that was a mediumly lengthed expanse of what the rosters. As you can see now, it is cut down day, so the rosters will be trimmed down. But that is the roster that our Browns will have, that they will be trotting out there when they start our virtual season, which I'd like to try to do week 1 tomorrow before I go on a little weekend getaway. So hope everybody had a great day. Thanks for those who watched. Hope your team got better. It'll be interesting to see how some of these teams, I think the Bears got a lot better. The Falcons got better. The Jets thought they were a quarterback away and upgraded to Derek Carr. So could be really interesting to see if some of these moves, of course, come to fruition in real life. But if not, we'll let it go with the way that it goes. So appreciate everybody being on. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much to our subscribers. You guys are the best. And as always, go Browns.